Yeah, I like wrestling, so what? Want to fight about it? At least it's not NASCAR. So last night was Wrestlemania, the grandest stage in all wrestling history. Well, I got some stuff to say about each one of these little matches. This is just going to be my little recap episode. Of course, you know I've got a lot to say about everything because that's just how I am. And this is going to be no different. So, let's get started on that. So, what's the deal with this Show Miz, Big Show and The Miz, having to fight against little scrubs like R-Truth and John Morrison? Give me a break, dude. Like, there's any chance. Alright, first of all, The Miz sucks. So really, there's only one person in this entire match that knows how to wrestle or has any experience in not sucking, and that's Big Show. Needless to say, he just dominated everybody, and that was the end of that match. How about a match that just got way too deep into the roster last night? Alright, it's okay you want to bring a Divas match into WrestleMania, but could you at least, please, make it not crappy? Alright, now here's the thing. Vicky Guerrero's team of thugs came around and won against all the good girls, I guess, which is fine. It was just such a boring match. I don't know why it was like 4 matches from the end of the show. It was just pointless and stupid and didn't really need to happen. CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio with the stipulation that Rey Mysterio needs to join CM Punk's group of straight edge, awesome, whatever people. Alright, here's the thing. They look like crackheads. All of them. I don't know how we're supposed to believe that they're straight edge, but it would be more believable than me thinking that Rey Mysterio was ever going to lose this match and become one of them. Give me a break. So, Rey Mysterio wins, and in my opinion, if I was the writer for this show, I would have definitely had Stone Cold come in at the end of the match after Mysterio won and just totally pour beer down CM Punk's throat, because, you know, that's what he gets for being so straight edge. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, triple threat, should not have been the second match on the card. It was actually not a bad match. I mean, okay, yeah, it sucks to see Randy Orton come down to, like, be one of the early matches and all that, but it was actually a good match, and I don't think it got enough credit last night. So, you know, Randy Orton won, obviously, because the other two are bums, I think. But, you know, whatever. It should have been later in the card. Money in the Bank ladder match. Always a good one. Every year, you know, people look forward to this match. And this year was no exception. It was an awesome match. It was fantastic, actually. But one thing I will complain about is who the hell decided to let Jack Swagger win the Money in the Bank. Now, what would have made sense is for Christian to win, and then have Edge win the title later, but then, you know, and have them end up meeting later in the year. But no, Jack Swagger? Are you kidding me right now? God, what a scrub. How are they going to let this guy win? We're going to have to see him in a title match at some point in the next year. Are you serious? On pay-per-view, Jack Swagger in a title match. Depressing. Not that there was really any doubt in anyone's mind about this match. I don't really even understand why it happened. They have absolutely no reason to fight each other. They have no beef. It's just, oh, the young guy wants to fight the old dog. Triple H and Sheamus. Triple H won, obviously. Sheamus stayed in it a little longer than most people expected. I think I might be the only person in the world that actually likes Sheamus, but when it comes up against Triple H, sorry, Sheamus. I know being a ginger is cool, but, you know, pasty gingers can only root for each other when they're going against people not like Triple H. Sorry. Hunter came first. You lose. Bret Hart's miraculous return to the WWE ring was supposed to be one of the most exciting matches of the night. Supposed to be the most hyped up thing. You know, oh, we're finally going to see him get some revenge on the man who screwed him 13 years ago. Well, guess what? This match sucked. It wasn't even a match, alright? McMahon tried to pay off Hart's entire family to be lumberjacks and help him in the match. And you know what? It just turned on him because they all told Bret that this was going to happen, and Bret turned the tables on him. So Vince McMahon basically paid Bret's family to beat the crap out of Vince. So yeah, it kind of sucks for Vince, but what sucks even more is the match itself. Vince brings in a crowbar. No, of course, Bret gets to use it against Vince. Bret gets a chair and uses it uncountable amount of times. It was just ridiculous. All it was like, I don't even think Vince hit Bret once. I think it was stupid. I think it was a waste of time and way overhyped. I love Bret. I always will love Bret, but that was a shitty match. Sorry, dude. Chris Jericho versus Edge for the World Heavyweight title. Sounds pretty good, right? Of course, you know, Jericho's already the champ, so he's got a lot of people going for him. And in my mind, they're both bad guys. I don't understand how you have two bad guys in one title match at WrestleMania. You got to have somebody to pull for. But you know, that's just not the way it was this year. So, you know, they had a good match. Jericho ended up pulling it off, and Edge was not thrilled. He went down and tore the tables apart, the announcer tables, and speared, just absolutely speared the hell out of Jericho off the table into the wall, breaking the wall, and probably breaking Jericho in the process. What a sick move that was. Batista lost the title to John Cena with an STF. Are you kidding me? I don't even have anything to say about that. That's just bullshit. Cena sucks. Batista better get it back. Sorry. And now, for the best match of the night, and clearly the most anticipated match, The Streak versus The Career. Undertaker, 17-0, going up against Shawn Michaels, who, if he loses, he has to retire. So, on one hand, for me, it sucks because I love The Undertaker and I want to see him continue his streak. And I also love Shawn Michaels and DX and everything that he's done, and I don't really want to see him go. So where do my allegiances lie? Well, I ended up rooting for Undertaker. Just, you know, you can't let that history go. And sure enough, Undertaker pulled it out. And yet again, just like last year's match, an incredible showing by both guys. So, you know, congratulations, Undertaker, and thanks for the memories, Shawn. You know, we're going to miss you. I mean, that's all there really is to it. Hope to see you come back again and kick a little ass, even though you said you weren't going to. But, you know, good luck with the rest of your life. So overall, pretty enjoyable event. I think they did a good job this year, and, you know, I'm still waiting for them to bring it back to Philadelphia, but maybe someday in the near future, hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed. The only thing that would have made this event better is if my buddy who ordered it knew how to order pay-per-view. You know, he has this big TV, would have been fantastic in HD. However, he ordered the regular D, I guess. Yeah. So, did we watch it in HD? HD in this case stands for highly doubtful because it just didn't happen. But I guess we're lucky because we really didn't need to see that much of Vicky Guerrero anyway. She's pretty gross. And, you know, I like to give Shawn a little bit of a hard time. Way to not know how to order pay-per-view, dude. But thanks for the good time. Had a blast. And can't wait to do it again. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to the recap of WrestleMania. Catch you guys later. Peace.